Hey, everybody.
Hello. There we go.
Hey, look, I'm not on the screen. Hi.
And I am. I need to go over that one.
We're here. Can you pull the camera a little bit this way? I think that's part of the problem. We're looking a lot at the ceiling.
Oh, down.
Hey, there we are. Much less ceiling, more us. Isn't that exciting?
Well, I thought
Aren't you happy?
I thought we wanted all of the.
Well, no, I
behind
just
us.
have the games back there to say, hey, look.
No,
we
I
got
meant
new
the
games.
big.
It's all there.
No, it's not. The D's off the screen.
Oh.
You can't see it, but it is. Anyway.
It's endless debate between us guys. It's just an endless debate. Anyway, new comic shop news. Thought I would point it out. And in case you were missing the headline there, it says, just imagine Stan Lee creating the DC universe.
They're
I don't know.
They're bringing back the Just Imagine series that Stan Lee had done decades ago. Giving it another go around. We'll see how it turns out this time around. Obviously, Stan's not participating this time. Maybe he channeled the stories to each of the writers.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh. So we have a new number one from Image Comics called 3 Keys. Did the inhabitants of another dimension flee into our reality to save themselves from the terrible wrath of the great old ones? Or to help prepare us for a final devastating invasion? And what if humanity's only chance against these great old ones is an impetuous, mischievous young woman and her sardonic, furry, and surprisingly violent mentor? All questions are asked and answered in this 5-part introduction to writer and artist David Messina's epic apocalyptic universe featuring 27 full story pages.
Yeah, I like the cover art, that's for sure.
I'm taking this is the
furry one, yeah. At least he's not in a costume.
Ant-Man is on number 4. And we have several Cheese game variants this week. That one being the first. Oops, can't pick it up. Hey, look! It's October! And we have a Halloween special before Halloween!
For Halloween.
This is exciting.
Make it straight. There we go.
That didn't make it straight. That's supposed to be what the side of the thing is for. Help stay straight. It's Archie's Halloween Spectacular.
And this features the first appearance of Trick and Treat, 2 impish magical creatures. I don't know that I have the same speculator appeal that her sister. Is it her sister? Anyway, the opposite of Sabrina. That was introduced a few. Well, actually, we got the second printing of that coming up later today.
Special order, Avatar Adapt or Die, number 6 of 6. Savage Avengers, $20.99. Number 6. And these are the all new, all different Savage Avengers. Avengers X-Men Eternals continues with AXE X-Men.
How does X-Men go first?
Because that's where it wound up.
Yeah. Well, that's a good answer.
And with
That's a really cute storm cover.
AXE Star Fox. And for my female compatriot out there, there's a smoking hot cover for you. And this is the Chrissy Zulo variant. Look how cute Star Fox is.
The Fox one I really like.
It's so cute. It's not smexy, but it's cute.
No, but it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. I like Chrissy Zulo stuff.
I like some of it.
Barbaric, number 2 of Axe to Grind. It's also special order. Basilisk is on chapter 12. And I am embarrassed to say that I did not read 11 yet. I don't know how I missed it, but I started to read number 12 and I went, wait a minute, I missed an issue. So now I have to go back and read that.
I'm surprised this wasn't on your anticipated books for the week.
Yeah. Batman! There was a lot of books on my list this week, so I had to cut it down.
Well, I was going to say, you only gave me 5. I have 8.
128 we are on for Mr. Batman. And this is the Francesco Mattina variant.
Hang on, show the cover the right way. It's a sideways cover.
Oh. I was going to say, it's fixing up, right?
It's a fun cover. I like that a lot.
It's got a
glare
glare right in the middle of it. There you go.
I like that. That's fun.
And that is, what is his name?
Mattina.
No. I said it's Mattina. It's
Failsafe.
Failsafe, that's his name, yeah. And this is Gillum March.
It's a fun cover.
And then this is the Ryan Sook 1:25 ratio variant.
Super fun cover.
Sword of Azrael is on number 3 of the 6-issue series.
I thought you said sort of Azrael. What do you mean sort of Azrael? It either is Azrael or it's not Azrael. Sword of.
I said sort of.
I know. I heard sort of.
Steve Beach has done the cardstock variant cover. For our younger Batman fans, and actually for all of our Batman fans, we have Batman Nightwatch number 2. So the movie's coming. So Black Adam, the Justice Society Files for Dr. Fate is a one-shot out this week.
I think this is the final of the Justice Society Files.
And there's the photo variant for you.
With your geriatric boyfriend.
I'm sorry, he still looks good. White hair and all. Becoming Frankenstein, number 2 from 10 Ton Press. The British Paranormal Society, this is number 404, special order as well. And then we have Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, number 5. And there is another Natisse game variant. There is a Paco Medina variant. Advent Comics is celebrating the 10th anniversary of Crescent. It is a one-shot. Crescent is out to stop the West Coast crime kingpin Vincent Neptune, but he's not willing to go down without a fight or a murder of one of his greatest foes. Even the mercenary known as the coroner, who is looking to add Crescent as his latest victim.
You're making up new words.
I do. I like that. I knew I said it wrong right away, though. Daredevil number 2, second printing. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths number 5, third printing, right?
No, number 5
number
is
5.
new this week.
This is new. This is number 5. And Ivan Rice did a variant cover. And Machinini did a variant cover. And then these are super fun. I like these. Derek doesn't like these because he doesn't like trading cards. He thinks they're stupid. I'm just ratting you out all over the place.
I don't understand
These
trading
are
cards.
The perforated trading card variant part 1.
Turn it so they're.
And this
they're actually perforated?
is the perforated trading card variant part 2.
So they're actually perforated. You can take
I don't know. It said perforated. I wrote perforated. But yeah.
Like I can see lines.
Yeah.
So it's actually perforated.
I thought maybe they just drew the lines, but no, it's actually perforated, guys. You can cut your trading cards
You don't
out.
have to cut them. You can just.
You can, well, I would cut them because that way you don't worry about ripping them.
Yeah. Fold it first, then cut, then tear.
Doesn't always work, no matter how good the perforation is.
That's an interesting concept. I mean,
I love it.
They're doing cardstock covers, so I mean, it makes sense to do cards.
I think they're really cool, and these are all the new characters that have come out since they've done a run of trading cards.
True.
So if you have a complete run of DC trading cards, you need these because you don't have John Kent, son of Kal-El. You don't have Yar Floor. You don't have Pariah. You don't have Jace Fox on his motorcycle as Batman.
The inside's not the back of a trading card, though.
Oh, no. The inside forms a picture like the set that they did in 96? 96?
Is that a different picture?
I don't know. I'm thinking it's probably a continuation of that picture, which is why it would be part 1.
Nope, different picture.
Different picture.
So that's interesting. Anyway, you need to buy 2 copies, one to perforate and the other one to collect.
You sure that's number two? Number 2 of part 2 of 2?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Dark Crisis, the Deadly Green. This is a one-shot out this week. And there's a variant cover that is just creepy. Superman and Swamp Thing uncover the secrets of the Great Darkness. During the original Crisis on Infinite Earth, Swamp Thing encountered and formed a truce with the Great Darkness, but this ancient force has been awakened by Pariah, and now its influence is felt across the multiverse. Now the Avatar of the Green must work together with its new allies to investigate how far it's spread and why it would work with Pariah. If they want to stop the Great Darkness from swallowing the Green, they need some extra help. Enter Super Swamp Thing.
I love this cover. This cover is super awesome, I think.
I love the Infinite Earths. That's just really super fun.
Yeah, that is a ton.
That is the 1 in 25, and this is the Michael John 1 in 50. Also, Infinite Earths idea. Like not quite as many Infinite Earths on the one.
And as Joetta mentioned, this features the first appearance of Superman mixed with Swamp Thing, or infected by Swamp Thing. I guess really is more than mixed.
We have another new number 1 from Image Comics called Dark Ride. You could look at that one. Welcome to the scariest place on Earth. Devil Land has been the world's premier horror-themed amusement park for over 50 years, home to the scariest ride ever created, the Devil's Due. But when lifelong fan Owen Season begins his first day on the job, he will discover the true horrors happening behind the scenes, the truth about the park's reclusive creator, Arthur Dante, and that the job of his dreams might just be a living nightmare. Joshua Williamson's Batman Nailbiter and Andre Bresson, Birthright, reunite for a thrilling plunge into murder, mayhem, and sinister family secrets in this all-new Skybound original series.
Definitely sounds interesting. It's one of the books. I'm sorry, what? I don't know why.
Dead Lucky! Number 3. Dungeons and Dragons Ravenloft! Number 4. And the variant cover. And hey, guess what, guys? We have another new number 1. It's called Earth Divers. It's from IDW Publishing. Stephen Graham Jones makes his ongoing comics debut with Earth Divers. The year is 2112, and it's the apocalypse exactly as expected. Rivers receding, oceans rising, civilizations crumbling. Humanity has given up hope, except for a group of outcast indigenous survivors who have discovered a time travel portal in a cave in the middle of the desert and figured out where the world took a sharp turn for the worst: America. Convinced that the only way to save the world is to rewrite the past, they send one of their own on a bloody one-way mission back to 1492 to kill Christopher Columbus before he reaches the so-called New World. But taking down an icon is no easy task, and his actions could prove devastating for his friends in the future. This book has already been optioned before it's released.
So someday maybe a TV show or a movie. Definitely an interesting sounding concept that I'm looking forward to reading. What if the nasty white man hadn't spread it all over the place? Spread it? Spread it? Spread it sounds wrong.
Usually men don't spread it, but okay. New Fantastic
Wow,
Four.
look who's being vulgar today.
It's a great cover. These new teas came here.
But it's spreaded? Yeah, I mean, if you past tense is spread, it's spreaded, right? There's not like spreading
No, it's
or something.
spread. It's spread. I spread the bread, or I spread the butter, or I spread the butter. It's the same.
That's dumb.
Garbage Pail Kids Origins #1.
Oh.
Mind blown.
How? Wait. Oh, because you just confused the hell out of me.
Spider-Verse is Spider-Verse. The insane minds of Adam F. Goldberg, Hans Rodnoff, and Jeff Zapata have joined forces to bring you the Garbage Pail Kids as you've never seen them before. Dynamite Entertainment and this incredible trio of creators proudly gives you Garbage Pail Kids Origins. This all-new GPK comic book event is a badass, sprawling superhero epic. We not only learn how our GPK heroes came to be, but we also reveal to the world that Atom Bomb and his gang of good guys were instrumental in the outcome of World War II and the fate of humanity. Issue 1 begins with Atom Bomb's origin and how he begins an unassuming, flat-footed soda jerk named Atom Bomb, ultimately transforming into an all-American superhero named Atom Bomb, with a B. Thanks to the unfortunate radiation leak, Atom leads a team of other enhanced supercharged garbage humans to take down the axis of evil, led by Nasty Nick. And we have the obligatory puke green sketch variant.
So I have to ask, what's going on? Do you have like an incense inside of you or something?
Why?
Because you keep laughing. Is somebody tipping you?
Golden Rage! This is a good story, guys.
It is a really fun story.
Annie Lennox has done the variant cover.
Golden Girls meets Fight Club.
This is fun. All right. Anyway, so next new number 1, Gotham City Year 1 from DC Comics, in case you weren't more sure. There once was a shining city on the water, a home for families, hope, and prosperity. It was Gotham, and it was glorious. The story of its fall from grace, the legend that would birth the bat, has remained untold for 80 years. That's about to change. Superstar creators Tom King and Phil Hester team up for the first time to tell the definitive origin of Gotham City, how it became the cesspool of violence and corruption it is today, and how it harbored and then unleashed the sin that led to the rise of the Dark Knight. 2 generations before Batman, private investigator Slam Bradley gets tangled in the kidnapping of the century as the infant Wayne heir disappears in the night. And so begins a brutal, hard-boiled, epic tale of a man living on the edge and a city about to burn.
It's by Tom King, so it's going to be a good story, even if it doesn't have Batman in it.
Well, it's 2 generations before Batman. I hope it doesn't have Batman in it.
That's why I said that.
Grim Tales of Terror! Rise of Cthulhu. Hey, guess what?
What?
It's another Halloween-esque book in October.
Halloween-esque, yeah. I'll give you that.
Gun Honey! Back in Blood. Blood for Blood. Blood for Blood. This is the second Gun Honey series.
You know, I understand, inside of these hot covers, there's actually a story.
There is.
Who the funk?
But anyway, there's a cover.
There's a cover. Yes. By the artist. Ange
Horkheng. Horkheng. You pronounce that. I tried not to, but he wouldn't let me. There's a cosplay variant.
At no point did I say you had to say it.
And there is an Emil Moloka cover. There is a Derek Chu FOC Copic variant. So in case you didn't get that, Derek Chu did the regular cover. And there is an Emilian nude variant cover. Yes, you can't see it because it's nude. And there is a 1:5 ratio variant.
I like that. That's fun.
And there is an Art Germ second print Copic variant for number 1.
So it was number 1. I think we still have first issues, but there's the Art Germ second printing.
Which is hot. I like that.
It is. It's fun.
All right, so Hulk is on number 9, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, number 9. There's a Predator variant, which I think finishes up the Predator variants, but I'm not 100% sure. But just in case you were like totally missing out on Miracle Man, there is also a Miracle Man cover for Hulk. because this week has several Miracle Men covers. So, didn't want to leave Hulk in the lurch.
And Hulk number 9 features the first appearance of Monolith, the ruler of a society of Hulks.
And this is the Dan Panosian 1 in 25. Illusion Witch. Also a fun story. What would happen if you did magic on Earth and then suddenly wound up in a reality where magic is real?
Hold up. Oh, is it under Lady Death, I guess? Yes. Hell Witch versus Lady Death?
Yeah.
Oh.
Image! Anthology.
Featuring the Pro.
And her naughty paddle.
You
But
never...
we also have image firsts this week. We have Gideon Falls. We have Ice Cream Man. We have Hell Cop. Farmhand. And Neo Noir, the world of Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips.
And all the image first are still only $1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great way to try out a new series or 3. Sorry, 4. 5.
5, I think.
Nope, 4. Nope, 5. 5. Definitive count, 5. Sorry,
3,
the Pro
4,
was
5.
hiding in there.
There's a lot. There's a lot between that and that. Jenny Zero. Volume 2, Small Victories. Number 4 of 4, I believe, finishes that one off too. And now, ladies and gentlemen, another number 1 from DC Comics. The Joker, the man who stopped laughing. The world once again holds its breath as the Joker strikes again. But how far is he willing to go this time? From the twisted minds of Matthew Rosenberg, Task Force Z, what's the furthest place from here, and Carmine Giadomentio,
Wow.
Batman the Knight, comes a violent, mind-bending new series that picks up from the cataclysmic end of the Joker and follows the mayhem across the United States. With the clown prince of crime setting out on his most bizarre caper yet, will a fan favorite vigilante be able to prevent certain tragedy, or is he in on the joke? And in the backup, Joker's got a hot date, but he's going to need a mirror to make sure he looks nice. Maybe Mirror Master can help.
And here is the 1 in 25. The 1 in 50 by Ben Oliver. Really nice cover. And then by somebody named Haining, the super sweet, to me at least, Harley Quinn cover.
1 in 100.
Now, I don't, yes, 1 in 100. Now, I don't know if you noticed in there or not, but you saw the same cover twice. There is that version, which is just regular comic book. And then there is the foil version, which is on a super sweet foil cardstock for only $1 more. That is super fun. But I'm a Joker fan anyway, so.
We also had some magazines this week, and since they were in that first box, I'm going to go ahead and do those. So we have a brand new magazine, AWA Now. This is a sneak peek of the preview issue of the comic first looks, interviews, behind the scenes, and more. So there, AWA is the one who did up. What was it called?
Uptown Funk?
No,
Upshot.
Upshot. That's it. And now they have done this.
Oh, it's full magazine size.
It is full magazine size. We also have back issue number 139. Not ready for primetime Marvel heroes are featured in this issue of back issue.
Alrighty.
And we have Shudder, the world's #1 horror magazine, which is specially ordered. And if you want us to special order you a magazine, just let us know and we'll do it. All right. Hey, guess what, guys?
Number one.
A new number one, Junkyard Joe.
From the explosive pages of Geiger comes Junkyard Joe. The world knows him as the comic strip by cartoonist Muddy Davis, but the truth stretches back to the Vietnam War. This is their story of sacrifice and brotherhood. Throughout history, unlikely and strange heroes have risen and fallen, their identities and lives a secret. But for a great evil to be stopped, their stories must be told. They are the unnamed fighting the unknown war.
So those are the regular covers. And then we also have the black and white Veterans Edition. This is Robert Love. This is Jerry Ordway. And you'll see it says Special Black and White Veterans Edition. The National Coalition for Homeless Veterans. And this is the Andrea Muti. This is the Gary Frank. And this is the also Jerry Ordway. Or did I have two of the same one? Nope. Yep, he did two covers.
So this spins out of Jeff Johns and Gary Frank's Geiger, and it is also still by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. I've got 20 books up here.
I can't help it.
So you've been enjoying Geiger. Go ahead and give this one a chance.
Hey, you're not going to believe this.
Number two.
No, it's Kaya, a new number one from Image Comics.
Alrighty, why not?
A jam-packed series premiere with 31 gorgeous story pages plus bonus material and a Jack Kirby-inspired variant covered by Deadly Class co-creator Wes Craig. After the destruction of their village, a young girl with a magic arm and a fighting spirit is tasked with delivering her little brother to a faraway safe haven. There, he's destined to discover the secret to overthrowing the all-powerful empire that destroyed their home. From writer and artist Wes Craig, Deadly Class Gravediggers Union, comes an astonishing new ongoing fantasy adventure series about siblings surviving in a world of monsters and mutants. And I only have one cover, so is that the variant cover or the regular cover? I don't know. It says cover A. All right, so guess what? It's an official Deathpocalypse tie-in. Hell Witch versus Lady Death. Wargasm.
Deathpocalypse, an official year-long company-wide event. Climax is here. Round one went to Lady Death after she dropped Hell Witch into a vat of flesh-eating toxic waste. Round two went to Hell Witch, who savagely stabbed Lady Death's eye. If she was dropped into... Now, bear witness to their outrageously brutal third and final round set in Sin City itself, Las Vegas. For months, Hell Witch weaved a twisted plot to first seduce Lady Death with forbidden lust and then snare her into a lethal confrontation. But her carefully crafted scheme devolves into an orgy of bone-shattering violence, and neither of these warrior women will ever be the same. Who will reign supreme in one of the most savage, action-packed slugfest in comic book history?
Well, I don't know, but there is also a matrimony variant cover, so...
Well, marriage is like a battle, that's for sure. One that everyone is guaranteed to lose.
Leonid the Vampire. Guess what?
Is this a number one?
It is a one-shot.
Kind of like
so technically, it's kind of like a number one, but it's from Dark Horse Comics. Miracle at the Crow's Head.
A small coastal village is home to normal people living quiet and simple lives, until a shipwreck brings a small coffin and its smaller occupant into their midst. What begins as a miracle soon takes a turn toward the horrible in this ghostly tale from celebrated Hellboy creator Mike Mignola and artist extraordinaire Rachel Aragno. The first issue of a new series of stories, Leonid the Vampire, is shiveringly spectacular.
See, you make up new words too when you're trying to read it, and you've read them once before.
I didn't read them once before. I just copy and pasted. I was thinking as I was reading that if maybe I read them once before, then I would not stumble so badly.
Monkey Prince number 7.
I gotta give that a try.
And this is Marcus Cho's cardstock variant. Was this one on my list?
It was.
Okay. I actually remember to put this on my list. excited about Monkey Buttons. Multiversity Teen Justice number 5. And hey, guess what? Lee Bermejo has done a Black Adam variant cover.
I hear there's a movie coming out someday.
It actually kind of looks like rock. And Stephanie Hans did a variant cover, which is really smoking hot.
That is super fun.
What character is that supposed to be?
I don't know.
Is that Beast Boy?
No. Swirly magic. I'm on. That must be Clarion the Witch Girl.
Well, in that they were alternate other sexes.
Right. Well, in the real DC universe, it's Clarion the Witch Boy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mind Management. Bootleg.
Number 4?
Yes. And there's a variant cover.
That's a fun variant cover. I like that a lot.
And there's the Aaron Wisenfield cover that comes with the House Flux piece in it.
For their game.
Minor Threats. And in case you were, bored with that Minor Threats cover, I wouldn't want you to be bored. So I have for you a foil logo. And I also have Francesco Francavilla.
I like the foil logo. It's fun.
It is, but guess what?
What? Oh, we're crooked.
Oh, no.
I have knocked us our
You
eye.
have knocked us over our eye. Hey, guess what?
A number 4.
No.
Number 2.
No.
A number 1.
No. It's Miracle Man number 0.
40 years ago, Miracle Man's modern era began and changed the world of comics as we know it. Now, on the cusp of a new era of Miracle Man, we celebrate all things Komoda with a who's who of the best talent in the industry. Plus, Neil Gaiman and Mark Buckingham set up this issue and the return to Miracle Man: The Silver Age. That's right, Marvel is apparently going to finally publish the continuation and finale for Gaiman's Miracle Man: The Silver Age. Started long ago at Eclipse Comics. And this leads into that, as well as having a bunch of short stories by other creators. If you are old enough to remember Miracle Man and the fun stuff that Gaiman did back on it, then you're probably as excited as I am to have this come out finally.
So there's a secret Planeswalker variant for Magic the Gathering number 19. And then, stop me now because I'm getting excited. It's a new number 1.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't had enough number 1s this
Night
week.
of the Ghoul.
That was long. I'll let you read it.
This is from Dark Horse Comics. Shot in 1936, Night of the Ghoul by writer-director T.F. Merritt was meant to sit beside Frankenstein and Dracula as an instant classic. But the legendary film never made it to the silver screen. Just before editing was finished, a mysterious studio fire destroyed the footage and killed the cast and crew celebrating at the wrap party. Forrest Inman is a horror film obsessive who digitizes old films for the famed Aurora Movie Studio. When Forrest stumbles across a seemingly forgotten canister of footage, he just might have discovered the remnants of the long-lost classic Night of the Ghoul. This discovery sends Forrest on a dark odyssey, where he's warned by a mysterious old man that the film's ghoul is a far more than a work of fiction. It's a very real monster who plans to kill him.
So this is by Scott Snyder, dark metal, Batman, etc., etc. I'm looking forward to reading this. I'll leave it at that.
Nyx is on number 10. And then we have a previews exclusive. This is Patient number 9.
It is
And an Ozzy Osbourne CD.
It is the CD for Patient Number 9, the new single from Ozzy Osbourne, and a comic book, which I'm happy to see is full size. I wasn't sure, honestly, telling the story of Patient Number 9.
If you don't remember, when Poison Ivy number 4 came out, they made a printing error. And what are you doing?
I wanted to look at it.
You gotta fold it.
Fold it.
they made a printing error. And they printed the 1 in 25 from a future book as
the Sozomica cover.
the Sozomica cover. So now we have Poison Ivy number 4, the Sozomica cover, which is really a very beautiful cover.
Very beautiful.
They could have easily made that the 1 in 25 of the future book.
Yeah. Nothing against Zoe Thorogood, but this is a better piece of artwork, I think, than the cover.
Anyway.
The Thorogood cover.
But Poison Ivy number 5 is also out this week. And we have a Stefan Sajic variant cover. I love her mushroom hat.
Mm-hmm.
And David Tulaski. And she's swinging on a vine.
That's a lot of fun. I like the Venus flytraps.
And the 1 in 25 is by Tula Lotte.
Also fun.
Yes.
It's a good story, but it definitely has a lot of fun covers.
Power Ranger Unlimited, the Death Ranger. So he was introduced in issue 100, and now he is getting a one-shot, right?
Something
Power
to that
Rangers
effect.
Unlimited are usually one-shots.
Yeah.
So there you go, the Death Ranger. So that would be his first cover appearance, I would think. All right. No big whoop-de-doo. It's a new number 1. This one from Top Cow. It's called Revolvers.
Hampton Wells, a Detroit homicide detective, finds himself trapped in a mysterious and violent reality, only to find himself dead while attempting to solve a seemingly average and routine homicide. Confronted by an immortal tormentor known as Lapiton, the Python, Hampton begins a dark and twisted quest to find out why and how he died. To do so, he must face off against a legion of gun-toting deceased revolvers within the moratorium, a hellish version of purgatory. Isn't purgatory hellish in itself? Hampton will need to kill or be killed to have enough time to unravel his demise and discover it was his own hand.
It's supposed to say discover if it was by his own hand, someone else, or something more sinister. But it's diamond. They like to leave out words.
That wasn't making sense. So is he trapped in the mysterious and violent reality and then dies in there? Or is that where he is now that he's dead? I guess that's where he is now that he's dead. So again,
he's there because he finds out he's dead. And
he
he has to either kill or not, or be killed to find out how he died. So I believe you mentioned this. This is the second printing of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch Anniversary Special. Spectacular.
Featuring the first appearance of, what's her name? Amber
Nightstone. Yes.
It's rare that Archie Comics goes back to a second printing, but demand was high for this one.
So, number 2 of Shock Shop. I can't say this word. Shock Shop is out this week. And I thought I would point out to you, in case you didn't know, because Derek apparently didn't realize it, and apparently I didn't show this off very well in the first issue, it is an actual flip book. So that is the first book, first side, and that is the second side. And you literally flip it.
It's 2 stories. It's the Crypt Keeper, but set in a comic shop. And she introduces a story to us. And there's, like I said, 2 different stories, one on each side of the book. Each one gets their own cover, although this one seems to have 3.
That is the variant cover. And that is the back of the variant cover.
I enjoyed the first issue.
This one seems to have 3. You thought they suddenly created a third side to their book?
I was kind of confused why we had a third cover popping up. I'm like, wait a minute, I can count.
Somehow has
front and the back makes 2.
All right. I know you're not going to believe this, guys, but there's another number 1. It's called Siren's Gate, and it's from Dynamite Comics, which of course means there are a lot of covers. But I think they're all done by Shannon Mayer.
I think they're. Red Hot artist Shannon Mayer's covers have been showcased on some of the best-selling books in the industry, and fans have asked for years when he will draw interiors. Well, wait no more, as Shannon makes his writing and interior art debut with this fiendish tale that explores the very nature of what we call reality, illuminated with the kind of stunning artwork that only he can deliver. Tara, an aspiring writer, has never thought of herself as anyone special. For better or worse, all that is about to change. When a mysterious young man extends an unexpected invitation, Tara is awed at the opportunity to meet with her literary idol, Lady Rose. This unique encounter sparks a series of events, forever thrusting her into a world of the unimaginable. What Tara once assumed to be nothing more than the imagined pages of dark fiction slowly begins to unravel itself as the true reality.
And then we have several full art variants as well.
And just to give you a little more idea of what Siren's Gate is about, if this works right, here is a trailer for you. If I can make it work right. Thank you. So that is Siren's Gate. Just come back again. Move. Go away. Oh, that.
What have you done?
I broke us.
Hey, there we are. King Spawn. I want to keep us moving because we got a lot. It's number 15. I know this is a cheat. Okay, so in the theme of lots of number ones, I have another number one for you. But this is an actual number one facsimile edition of The Amazing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Did you look inside?
No.
Do you know why? Do you remember? You don't remember?
I don't remember. How was I supposed to look inside?
You keep
because
going.
yellow. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember now. But we also have, where's the A cover? There it is. Another Spider-Man number one, guys. That's right. Spider-Man number one.
Nope, that one is Red Spider-Man at least. So apparently, in some of the print runs of the Spider-Man facsimile, instead of the normal everyday that we know Red Spider-Man, it is a yellow Spider-Man. No word that I've seen as to how common or not that is, but is that a speculator variant? Who knows? Why are you whispering?
Because you were talking. And the blank sketch variant.
So,
and the beautiful Ryan Stegman 1 in 25.
Are you wondering why there's another Spider-Man book? Well, it's because the end of the Spider-Verse is here. Did you just pop away from me?
I'm stuck to the chair.
Morlun is back, and he is not alone. Allied with one of the most powerful beings known to the Spider-Verse, the scariest spider-villain of all time makes his biggest play, and no spider is safe. Especially not the chosen spider himself, Peter Parker. With Peter working for Norman Osborn and using a glider, does he have it coming? Spidey's 60th anniversary is no joke, as two of the most legendary spider creators are working together on Spidey for the first time, and you know it's going to be one for the records. Written by Dan Slott with art by Mark Bagley.
But wait, there's more. I wanted 50.
You never have too much Spider-Man.
That's good, because we also have Edge of Spider-Verse number 5. And Chris Anka did the variant cover. And interestingly enough, we have 2 1 in 10 design variants this week. Mark Bagley did one, and Chris Unk did one.
So this
adorable David Lopez spoiler variant is the 1 in 25.
So this issue features the first appearance of the Web Weaver, which is him. Oh, I hadn't seen that. Is funny. I had not seen that. I don't. How did I order this and not see this?
Because it was a sneak preview.
That's fun. I like that. I'm not sure what it is, but I like it. Anyways, the Web Weaver, the first gay spider variant, plus Hunter Spider, which is the cross between Kraven and Spider-Man, and a character created by the directors of Into the Spider-Verse movie, which we don't have a cover appearance for, unless it's The Fly. Maybe it's The Fly. I don't know.
I bet it is. I bet it's The Fly.
Could be The Fly.
That would make sense.
The Fly Spider-Man?
That would be why it would be the spoiler variant.
Is it a Spider-Man fly?
Looks like it.
How can Spider-Man be a fly? Wouldn't he eat himself? But then what must I know they could?
Picard Stargazer number 2.
Nothing? You talk about spreading your legs and you can't stop laughing?
I said and am I allowed to say that I don't like a cover?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. This is not a very attractive picture of 7 of 9.
I can't see it because we got something up in the middle right now. Let's see. Come on, down. No, it is not.
This is a very attractive picture of 7 of 9.
You know what? It is better. Both of those are better than any picture I could draw of 7 of 9.
Oh, this is true. I could not draw a picture of 7 of 9 at all.
So, maybe I shouldn't critique, but that said, I'm not
That's
getting
why I
paid.
asked if I was allowed to say that, because, if I drew, she'd be lucky that she had, like, shoulders.
Yeah. Or a face.
I'm really good at stick figures.
So, but again.
No, she would have eyes and a nose and a mouth.
Neither of us are,
and even hair.
are paid to do comic book covers.
Yeah, no. The Mandalorian is on number 4. And this is the concept art variant, which I just love that.
That is so fun.
Cute.
It is very, very fun.
Salvador LaRocca.
There's nothing better than a baby, whether he's called Grogu or not.
And this is Peach Momoko's cover. And I just love Grogu. So cute.
That is so fun. Everybody should get one of those for Christmas.
His face is just adorable. Okay, so we are still, are you ready for this? We are still showing you number 1s because Superman number 1.
Facsimile edition.
But you too can own a copy of Superman number 1.
Which is kind of cool.
Hey, guess what?
You know what would be really cool? If they did the facsimile editions, like in Golden Age size. Maybe people would have had a fit with that, but anywho. A new number 1 with a new character.
Sweetie Candy Vigilante is a honey-dipped, dark humor-infused horror fantasy that tells the tale of Sweetie, an ethereal, beautiful, charming, well-meaning, yet unquestionably unhinged, blood relative of the mythological Candyman. The dude that takes the sunrise and sprinkles it with dew? Yeah, that guy. Dismayed by the blight and decay of her community, Sweetie is hell-bent on enacting a blood-caked, sugar-coated manifesto on society by utilizing her otherworldly powers and proprietary family secrets in her quest to make the world a sweeter place. She's starting brick by brick in her hometown, New York City. This issue includes a... Oops, I missed a cover. Where'd it go? Download code for a free Pop Rocket MP3 of Sugar Sugar performed by Osaka Popstar, as featured in the issue. You can listen along with Sweetie Kicks, but will Sweetie find any good eggs among the clientele of the Ice Cream Bunny? Who exactly is the Ice Cream Bunny? Who is Sweetie's oversized gummy hench bear? This issue has it all. Blood, guts, and a sugar rush. It's all going down in the exercise debut issue of Sweetie Candy Vigilante. Isn't that nice? Osaka Popstar is the pop-punk multimedia music and art project led by singer-producer John Cafiero, longtime Misfits and Ramones collaborator and platinum-selling film and video director. The critically acclaimed debut album, Osaka Popstar and the American Legends of Punk, featuring frontman Cafiero with a revolving lineup of punk rock legends as his backing band, includes members of the Misfits, the Ramones, Black Flag, the Voidoids,
and more.
The Voidoids, Voidoids, and more. Sweetie made her debut appearance on the cover of Osaka Popstar's latest release, Ear Candy, which has been featured on CNN and debuted at number 7 on the top 7 sub-modern album chart.
So
her first appearance is on a rock star album.
Yep. And if that wasn't enough about Sweetie, here is a video. If I can find the right video.
You didn't.
You didn't. You're supposed to remind me. You didn't remind me. So anyways. Saturday Morning Adventures with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Keep going.
We missed a whole book. They didn't hear a word I said about Survival Street.
Good book. Awesome.
Kevin Eastman did the B cover for Saturday Morning Adventures.
You're the reminder job.
I caught it the first time. You're supposed to remember. And Tim Laddie did the regular cover and also the 1 in 10 variant. And it's a number 1 in case you missed that. So I'm not sure I said that.
I'm glad we got number 1 this week. We needed a new book this
We wouldn't
week.
have enough number 1s. I'm sure you felt that way. That Texas Blood is not a number 1, though. It is number 18.
And a subscriber only.
And
or special order.
Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor is on number 5. And that's the cheese game variant. Because this is the regular cover. But there is also this beautiful Peach Momoko cover, which I just think that is gorgeous.
That is a lot of fun. Very much fun.
Also, special order, we have Time Before Time.
Time After Time.
By number 17. Also, on Discovered Country, which is on number 21. And I am so far behind on this book. I just want to be crying when I saw another one came out. I'm so far behind. Undiscovered Country. Really enjoyed up to what was I on? Like 14, 15, somewhere like there. Yeah. And I got lost. The Walking Dead Deluxe 48. So this is the colored version of the
Walking Dead comics.
Yep. And there's your variant cover. The Marauders are on number 7. So now we've gotten into the X-Men variant. Say, hey, guess what? There's a Natisse game variant.
Hey, what do you know? Almost as common as number 1s this week.
And Todd Knock variant, which is not a headshot. X-Men Red.
It's a confusing cover. What?
Did I show this cover already, or is this the variant cover and I'm in the wrong place?
I don't know. I don't remember if you showed it or not.
I don't remember if I showed this cover or not, guys, but it's AXE X-Men, so that technically should have been
way back when
we did the AXEs. I don't remember if that was the cover I showed and I just put 2 copies in there or what. I don't know. Anyway, Young Justice Targets number 3. We got the variant, the B cover this week.
This is the Hispanic Heritage
cover. The C cover, excuse me. The Hispanic Heritage cover, yes.
After being scrubbed for any racist images that DC might have thought to include.
So let's do some graphic novels, but let's do them in the order that is age appropriate. How about that?
Sure.
That sound good? So we start off with a board book.
This is
Star Trek, my first book of space.
That's for senior citizens, right? We're starting at the oldest and going youngest.
No, look at that. That's really cool.
That's fun. I like that. And it's a board book.
Decade level 2. Who is Captain Marvel? Travel to space with Earth's Defender. Constantine, Distorted Illusions. We've jumped ages pretty quickly here. We went from board book to reader to tween. Be very afraid of Kanako Inuki.
But she's covered in roses. Why would you want to be afraid?
I don't know. But look at her eyes. She's a little worrisome. Boruto, Naruto's Next Generation. Number 15. Free Life Fantasy Online, Immortal Princess. This is a new number 1 for our manga fans. My Hero Academia is on number 32.
It's a fun cover. I like that one.
One Dance is on number 2. We have gotten in some Diana Gabaldon's graphic novels from the Outlander universe, The Exile. So this is the Outlander story from Jamie's point of view.
Oh, it's a hardcover. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I'm Still Alive. From best-selling author of Gomorrah. I'm Still Alive breaks your heart for Savano's stolen years and yet inspires you with a portrait expertly rendered by his collaborator Asaf Hanuka of living marked by resilience, attentiveness, and self-awareness, always grieving what is lost, seizing what is available, and never abandoning hope for what is possible.
Sure. What she said. That's a big book.
Saga is on number 10. Volume 10 for Saga. If you aren't reading Saga, you should be. It's a good book. And then we have Walking Without a Soul. Imagine a world beyond death, a place whose inhabitants have the ability to drastically change a person's destiny in their next incarnation. Imagine that you have the chance to choose how you'd like to live, who you'd like to be in your next life. How? You simply need to make a deal with these creatures just before the moment death comes to take you. They can grant you any wish. They can fulfill your deepest desires, no matter how selfish, perverse, or twisted they are. The price? Your soul. All right, so that was our graphic novels. Now, we have some games that we want to make sure you knew. We got a whole shipment of new games.
Boy, I thought that was going somewhere else.
What?
Shipment.
Okay. But we also got in a whole bunch of new role-playing stuff. And these are books, so these get to go in the video. So we have Call of Cthulhu starter set. We have the 5e Tome of Heroes Pocket Edition. We have Pathfinder Lost Omens Travel Guide. So that's like an adventure guide for Pathfinders. We have The starter set for Rune Quest. All you need for an adventure in a mythic world. We have Shadowrung, the 6th World Companion. Core character rulebook. We have Tales from the Imaginary Skull. No, Tales from the Magician's Skull. I don't know where I got imaginary from. From the Magician's Skulls. Has several different stories in there. So there you go. There's our cool stuff in the books. And we also have an Outlander puzzle.
Jamie,
I don't know that this is going to make it to the shelf.
Claire. I don't know that. Boy, that blue would be really, really, really tedious.
It'll be hard. Time for some 3D stuff. What do you think?
Sure, that would be Hello Kitty.
Naruto. And My Melody, Naruto. And we have... Hey, guess what?
What?
You know what month it is?
October.
But it's not yet December, and we have the
Gingerbread Iron Man.
Last week we had Gingerbread Spider-Man.
Yep.
We have some pop-up parades.
Those are always nice figures.
That one, and I can't reach it. This one. We have some Dragon Ball. And My Hero, right? Yeah, My Hero. You can just leave it there. We're done. That was it.
I'm still here. Didn't go anywhere. Just got buried.
Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Is that it? Yeah.
That's it. If I can find
We're
it.
out.